Honor Manawi. My mother is still held in this outpost near Vigigidor. I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws. So will you accompany me?
We will do everything we can to free her. Do not worry. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with GreedFall. We are on a quest to help Ciora find her mother. I'll just take all of that. And I'm trying to figure out how to get over to this sort of alliance camp, because apparently that's where her mother is being held. Not really sure what else we're, what we're gonna do after that. It's gonna help Ciora. I think Vasco also has a quest for us. I'm in combat. I just don't know with what. That was a little weird. Hello, bird.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Alright, got some coins, more coins. And crap to sell, Alright, yeah, I wish it was a little clearer or something, because some of these orbs, I can tell they're duller, but it's a little hard to tell sometimes. Alright, so the kick on balances. And again, I gotta go more into words are hard. More into guns than anything else. It said I can now use, or the next skill is using using rifles instead of pistols. I thought I'm already using a rifle. Interesting. We also have an attribute. So we can boost accuracy, agility, mental power. Yeah, let's start doing some more damage with our swords. I think that's probably better for now.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Alright, so it should be up this way if I'm reading the map correctly. Hey, you know what? I want to use the rapier for a little bit, or the stiletto. There we go. See what the dagger's like. And here's the camp for the bridge.
Halt! Who goes there?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
Oh, well, you can come in, Your Excellency. But this savage, on the other hand...
Am I the one you call a savage, Renaigse?
This young lady is the princess of her people and she is with me. As such, I would appreciate if you let us through.
Very well, Your Excellency. Please go and find the captain. I'd feel better knowing that he gave you his endorsement.
Nice fella. Ooh, we got quests. Okay, a cargo was stolen by bandits before it could be delivered to the outpost. The crime cannot go unpunished. Our camp needs supplies to kill these outlaws when the cargo, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. The foxes have been entering our camp. Not to slaughter our chickens. These filthy beasts either bring their prey right outside the camp or the south to devour them. Make sure to slay them in one shot. These things are fast. Alright, got a few little simple contracts.
Well, who are you?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation. Allow me to introduce Siora, the daughter of Queen Bladnid, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here, and I would like to negotiate her liberation.
A liberation? That'll prove difficult. She's dead.
No! You let her die! You may even have finished her off like an agonizing animal!
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she was severely wounded. She died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body, Honal Manawi. Please. I must see her.
Can we see her, Captain?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible. You're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Thank you, Captain. Siora, I'm terribly sorry.
Let's go see her now. I need to.
I'm sorry for you.
God, that's bright.
The infirmary must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance. Let's go.
Who are you? Are you looking for a doctor?
I am the legate of the congregation, and this is Siora, the daughter of the queen whose remains you're keeping.
I would like to see her. I need to see her. Please.
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there, in the room on the left.
Who wants to bet that the body isn't really her mother? I'm just taking a guess.
Matt.
Nope, I was wrong.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
And the varstir tu mater. Men sida denon mil flichteman. I must take her with me, Honal Manawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Telemi.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the Guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, That would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let us rummage through this place without protesting?
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officer's building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right. Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
Am I the only one wondering why the doctor was being so, what's the term, forthright with us? And that's not the right word.
The doctor was right. They are trafficking weapons illegally with San Mateos. If word reaches Hikmet, these men will face a firing squad. But none of these documents are signed. The captain managed to cover his tracks. Here's a document that could be useful. They're meeting with the buyers.
Then we should go there. He won't be able to deny it if we catch him red-handed.
There's a risk that he will react violently, but we have no other choice.
Let's go then. I know this place. It is further down the road, near a large tree.
Well, then let's go to see said tree. I don't know, I feel like I'm already going back on what I said where I'm going to try and be diplomatic. You know, solve my problems that way, but at the same time, guy probably wouldn't give up the body with just convincing, so I guess catching him in the act of an illegal activity would be the easier way to solve this. Nice little jog through the woods.
Here we are. This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive.
Oh, nice convenient rocks.
Well, Captain, you have some peculiar friends for a man who obeys the Alliance.
You? What are you doing here?
We stumbled upon some strange documents and wanted to see for ourselves if there was any truth to them.
Sorry, my friends. If you want our shipment, then we need to get rid of this nosy legate.
Captain, you are making a grave mistake. All we want is to negotiate.
I want the body of my mother.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
I'm wounded. I need help.
Forgot I'm using the dagger. You know, I figured it would be a little, I don't know, the combat animations or something with the dagger would be a little different. Maybe it would be faster, but I don't know.
I would never have thought that you would dare to attack allies of the congregation.
It seems to me that you were the one who attacked. How did you put it? This nosy legate. Had you simply listened to us, Captain, this fight would not have taken place. All we wanted was for you to respectfully deliver the body of the Queen to her village.
And will you stay silent about what you saw?
We're neutral. Trading amongst yourselves does not concern us.
In that case, very well. I'll return to the outpost and ensure it's done.
Now I would like for us to return to my village. I am eager to reunite with my sister.
In that case, let's return to Vidrais.
There we go. Back to my good sword. frankly, I mean, if they're basically the same weapon, I'll just keep my sword. There's no point in, having that dagger, because it really doesn't do much. Or it doesn't do much that my sword can't, so. Ooh, what's in this? Ah, my insatiable quest for loot.
Iselt. Our mother. I know, Siora. And the worst here say. Some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legate. Thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Iselt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Iselt. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village.
Alright, so let's talk to her first.
Asir, always with your new friends. Vertir to Madiseld. I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
You know, I love their language, how it's always in yellow in the subtitles. It reminds me of I can't remember the language in Final Fantasy X, where you find those spheres that translated the language. I just can't remember the name of it. So I'm kind of hoping we get something like that we can actually translate their language as we go. Maybe we get smarter, we learn it, something like that. I think that would be really cool. Might be a pipe dream, but I think it would be cool.
Could you tell me about Siora?
You are right there, and you let him talk about you like this? Asir? That's a strange friend you have there. Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply. Perhaps, but I don't like this. Did you want anything else?
That was an interesting bit of dialogue. Alright, let's see here. Take a look at her quests. Because, I mean, clearly there's going to be a quest about Siora's mother and all that with the, with what she said. You know, I might do these missions just on my own because I don't. I've got to. I'll probably do these on my own time because these just look like little, just simple one-offs, no story to them. I'll make sure to do side quests though with you guys. Question the merchants in New Serene, yeah, because that's for the merchants. That's exploring for Concilions. Yeah, we need to find that professor. Children. Tier for D. Yeah, we need to win in the arena, but the problem with that is just the our levels right now too low. Let's help out Vasco, and then after that, after we help out Vasco, we'll close, and then next video we will kind of move back and we'll do a little bit of main story stuff. How's that? How's that sound? I'm kind of looking for a camp if there is one around here.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
What exactly do you hope to do in this village?
Well, bring light to these naive souls, of course. When we spread the word of Saint Matthias, I'm sure they will embrace our faith with fervor.
Anything else, my child?
I must leave you.
Yeah, I don't believe you. It's like that thing from Anchorman. We're live now? No? I don't believe you.
Desarde, I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them. Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information.
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady Lorraine Morange.
Why do you have to say her first name? I mean, I get it. You'd say Lady Morange, but why do you have to say her first name? I don't know why. That just seems odd to me. And in all honesty, I'm gonna fast travel because I'm lazy. Yeah, you know, the more and more I play this game, the more... Oh, yeah, I forgot we got the camp in the woods. The more and more I play this game, the more and more this thing strikes me as... What is it? The more this game strikes me as a BioWare game. I like that. I do gotta say that. I like the fact that this reminds me more of a BioWare game. Let's compose our team right now. You know what? Ciora. Oh, oops. I don't know. I'm just going to kind of remove her for now. Let's bring Kurt along. Thank God. Thought my game was about to crash.
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the Guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. And honorable. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard?
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. I can see that you're busy with some other matters. We'll see to this later. If you find a moment. Anything else?
Yeah, you know what? I'll do that maybe at the end of this video. I'll just, you know, kind of talk to all the guys and, you know, kind of run through their dialogue or whatever. But for now, let's keep going with the mission. See, I like this whole like merchant's camp thing when you fast travel. Or when you're trading, you're switching between area to area. It gives you a nice kind of chance to drop old weapons that you don't need. Gives you a chance to, again, it just gives you a nice little break to talk to your companions. It's just a nice little break in the action.
It's blocked.
Ah, there we go. I was trying to go in the wrong house.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Sir de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family. The Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business. But that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful. But I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
I like how my little scarf is flapping when I get it. It's just like a little visual bug, but it's nice to see. Makes me smile. All right, you know, I've praised this game's music, but I've got to admit this music right now kind of crappy. It's just if anybody has seen, oh god damn it, what shitty movie was it? Birdemic. It reminds me of the opening credit sequence to that movie. And I know that's a really weird reference, but that's kind of what this opening music just kind of reminds me of that.
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madam Clerk?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
And, of course, I don't have... My charisma's really shit, so it looks like we're bribing.
Your associate has brought you more problems than benefits. What would you say if I offered you some gold to compensate for your losses?
I see that you understand the struggles of a simple merchant. He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist District. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. But with Bastian, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
I'm gonna guess that actually is gonna require us to head out into the great wide world. Actually, maybe... Actually, not sure. If anyone was wondering, yes, I cut out travel. Why? Because there was an area in between what I believe this is the Bridge Alliance city. In here, there was like a little area or region, whatever you want to call it.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Armor will no longer protect you.
And they're dead. That's probably way tougher than I had to make it. I also think I accidentally activated the wrong quests. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, it's Kurt's quest. Yeah, I'm trying to help Vasco right now, not Kurt's. Nothing against Kurt, but...
Halt! What's your destination, my lord?
Just into town. I am an emissary of the congregation and am here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, my lord.
Okay, so there's an. I thought the bridge would have like an actual city. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not in the actual city. I'm just in this. Oh, okay. Because up there's the city. Okay. That makes more sense. So this is just a little outpost outside the city. All right. Because I remember them saying that the bridge and Ptolemy had been here a lot longer than we have. But yeah, I remember hearing that the bridge in Ptolemy had been on Tir Freddy much longer than the congregation had, and I was thinking, really, that's the city they've built? And now looking at it, I'm like, okay, this makes way more sense. Yeah, I've been thinking lately, if this game really seems like it's, okay, this is just ungodly slow, this is how I play these kind of games. You know, these kind of like big RPGs like this.
Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tir Freddy. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
This is how I play these kind of games, and I play them very slow, very methodically. You know, I like to do I love to do all these quests and all this. You know, just explore and whatever. So yeah, this game is going to be kind of a not only a slow burn. It's just there are going to be missions where it seems like stuff really isn't happening. But that's just like I said, the kind of the way that I like to do this. That it just seems like we're just doing side quests. Can we push some story along? And I do for the next video, maybe the next video or two, really focusing on the main story, you know, really trying to get things into motion before then we just start hanging out and doing nothing again. But for this one, I want to work with my companions for a little bit, you know, build our trust and whatnot.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
I'm really going to start putting on better armor and whatnot, mostly because this is, as much as I love my look, it's not the best gear I could be wearing.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you're not telling us everything.
Come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
So what, are we just gonna search his house for just yep, we're just gonna search his house for random papers.
If you have come to do business, head upstairs.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses. With ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
How can
I'll take a
conscientious alchemists
chance.
keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
This position may not be the most rewarding these days, but it wasn't always like this.
Is that I kind of took a coin. I was about to say I'd take a coin flip, but then I'm like, well, it's not a 50-50, so it's not technically a coin flip. What was the point of talking to that guy if all I had to do was pick those papers up off the table? Would it stop me from having to come up here and have this conversation?
I already told you that I do not know where the man you're searching for is.
That might be what it is.
But you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastian survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
Of course. Ah, see, now this is good. Like I said, the music in this game has been really good so far. It was that music that plays in New Serene. I just listened to it, I'm just like, oh, this is really gross.
Have mercy! Have mercy! I will repay every...
Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lord, please do.
200 gold, or we can take a... As much as I'd love to attempt my charisma checks keep failing.
Here, take this and
just take my money.
Thank you, my lord. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Come on, we'll leave you with your weakling.
I hope I never cross paths with you again.
I'm really going to try and stop having to just try and pay everyone off.
I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the mice as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and Sea Given. It was a pleasure, sir. Desarde, Can I do anything for you?
Do you wish you were never given to the Nords?
How could I not be regretful? I never got to experience a mother's love or a lavish youth.
Don't you have any happy memories?
I do, of course I do. For example, I remember the first time I climbed up the shrouds. The incredible view, the dizziness, the sensation of complete freedom. It was an unforgettable moment.
I can only imagine how you felt. But it sounds amazing.
It was. I wouldn't trade that memory for all the gold in the world. Thank you, Desarde. You've given me a lot to think about. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Alright. Well, that was okay. I figured that maybe we'd talk to Vasco. Is Vasco's quest, is that completed? We done? Just... Okay, there we go.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A Nord, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
I like Vasco. Alright, level up. I want to see what is this?
I immediately spotted that you are a... I have all the... We also sell ingredients.
Okay, so it's okay, so you're gonna have stuff crafted and potions and whatnot. Alright, well guys, like I said, once we'd helped out Vasco, we'll pretty much close out the video, and for the next one, we'll kind of keep on with what we're doing, you know, or not necessarily keep on with what we're doing. We'll actually move on and, you know, keep working. I for some reason I cannot form a sentence right now. We'll start back up on the main quests. There we go. Sorry guys, first video of the day. Always gonna stumble through it a little bit. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, that stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned, more next time. Till then, my name's AJ Gels, and this is Something Game Channel. I'm out.